So Bitcoin miner CleanSpark buys another batch of mining machines. It's been in the news lately that obviously a lot of Bitcoin mining companies have been going downhill, but it turns out that CleanSpark is actually buying into more machines. And we'll learn about more of this as we read through this article. CleanSpark has added nearly 3,900 Bitmain Antminer S19J Pro miners to its mining fleet, paying $5.9 million or about $15.50 per terahash, the Bitcoin mining company said in a press release Tuesday. While many other miners have been in survival mode during the crypto bear market, dealing with not just falling prices but also surging energy costs, CleanSpark has notably been a buyer of assets at seemingly low prices. With its latest purchase, the company has now acquired more than 26,500 mining rigs in the recent months. So not only have they added 3,900 in the past week, they've also added 26,500 overall in the past month or so. The price of $15.50 per terahash is relatively low, as mining machines of that efficiency are currently selling at around $24.26 per terahash, according to data from the mining services firm Luxor Technologies. On Monday, liquidity-strapped miner Argo Blockchain said it sold about the same number of mining rigs as CleanSpark bought. And we also saw with Core Scientific that's going under, as they can't afford to actually be mining anymore. We'll do a little update on Core Scientific at the end of this video. CleanSpark has also been a recent buyer of data mining centers, including 2 facilities in the state of Georgia. Last week, CleanSpark boosted its estimate for the year-end hash rate or computing power by 10%. So I just want to cover how much actually they're paying for these ASIC miners, then go a little bit into the price per terahash, and then talk about Argo Blockchain. So if we look here at the S19J Pro, the price for one of them is around $2,500 if you buy it from any of these websites, as we can see here. However, when we actually do the calculations at 5.9 million divided by 3,900, you get a price of $1,512. So they're getting actually around $1,000 off just because they're buying in so much bulk. Now, the S19J Pro is actually very efficient, and because of this, they'll probably be ROIing pretty quickly. CleanSpark actually runs a renewable Bitcoin mining farm, so they have solar power, wind power, and hydropower, so they don't actually pay for electricity. And that's one of their main ways of making money, is that they don't have electricity costs, so they can effectively run all these miners for free in these bear markets and when the electricity prices are high. So at around $223 per month, and that's how much revenue it makes per month. So in around maybe 8 months it will ROI, which is pretty good. It's around 8 to 7 months. They will return on their investment, and then anything past that will be basically free money. Obviously with the Antminer S19J Pros, they are very efficient ASIC miners and very good, and we'll probably see them in, and will probably still be around in the next couple of years, so it's definitely a good investment for them. And as I also said, they have 26,500 mining rigs. I don't really know what price they actually got the other ones at, but this to me looks like a very good price. If they're paying retail price for it, it would have been around something like 8 million, maybe 9 million instead of 5.9 million. Now when we look at the price per terahash, so we have here that they paid $15.50 per terahash, where the average is $24.26 per terahash. We actually have a data chart which shows the Bitcoin ASIC price index per terahash. This covers from 2020 up to present day, and obviously we can see through the crypto bull run, you have this massive spike where people were paying a lot per terahash. Obviously that's just because a lot of people wanted to get a hold of these miners so they could start making money. Then we had a little dip off, and then it came back up again, like the crypto market had the 2 spikes. You're paying around $100 per terahash in that market, but now if we look down here and we click on the 3-month chart, we can see that the last recorded figure was around $20 to $17 per terahash. They definitely got a better price than this, obviously, because they were buying in bulk, so they had it a little bit cheaper, but not too far away from the average. Lastly, it also said on Monday the liquidity-strapped miner Argo Blockchain said it sold out about the same number of mining rigs as CleanSpark bought. So a lot of these mining companies are just selling out all of their mining rigs just because they're not becoming profitable anymore. If they have no debts that they have to be paid, then they should be keeping them for the next bull run, so when they can start become profitable for mining again. And as we saw with Core Scientific about a week ago, they were obviously going under for bankruptcy, and they started selling off some of their rigs. When we look at the Core Scientific stock, we can see that they actually had one of these stock couplings where you actually put stocks together to become higher prices, and that dropped the price of it down to 32 cents per stock. and then subsequently since, around 5 days ago, it's gone down to 17 cents per stock. So Core Scientific obviously hasn't had the best run in the past couple of weeks, and we don't really know what's going to happen to that company. Obviously they're going to start selling off ASIC miners and returning the ones that they were hosting for other people, but in time we'll see what happens to all of these Bitcoin mining companies. Obviously solar, wind and hydroelectric, all these renewables, are the way forward, as we've seen with CleanSpark. They have this freedom to actually go and buy all of these mining rigs, whereas all these other mining companies cannot, because they don't have the free energy and the liquidity to do it. So if I was these mining companies and I was starting to set up, I would be trying to find renewable sources of energy before you even start to get into it, and then from there you can actually build up your mining rigs on clean energy, because then it will be free after the actual ASIC's ROI, and then you can just keep mining forever. However, a lot of these mining firms actually just got a bunch of loans in the crypto bull market, and then subsequently they couldn't pay them off when it comes to the bear market. So overall, I think we're going to see companies like CleanSpark that are doing mining properly. They're going to start buying more and more of these machines and getting a monopoly on the whole market in total. And then we're going to see these other Bitcoin mining companies kind of phase out and start to sell off to, these renewable sources of Bitcoin mining. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to watch the video recommended at the end of this video.